We'll go.
Mhm.
Stop the timer, and then we'll go.
Good to go.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Slice of Mills.
Yeah, boy.
Episode 14.
14. Amazing.
And I think we are on 14 subscribers. So,
oh, wow.
I actually subscribe ahead of our uploading. So, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Keep it
very
going.
much.
We'll see how we can keep beating the algorithm.
Yeah.
We dropped off quite a bit before that break that we had. We were getting up there in numbers of views. It was going up and up and up. It had, I think it was 19 for our first one. Then it went up to 23. Then it dropped. Then it went up again and up again and up again. I think we had 28 on one of them.
No, my word.
And then we had that long
brilliant.
break, and now we're on 9, 10, 9. Yeah.
So we have to do something about that.
I don't know what
Get to the 14 and above.
I think we've got to actually start leveraging our people that are closest to us and be like, hey, listen, we've got a YouTube channel. Will you please just go and watch it?
Yes.
And just help boost the algorithm. We know at least 100 people between the two of us.
Oh, absolutely.
So maybe post it on our WhatsApp status or something. Just say, guys, hey, please come help us just to get it starting, going for about a month or so. Just see if the algorithm will start pushing it out again.
Yeah.
Or what.
I've spoken to an entrepreneur who's in the entertainment space, and he said that he'll give us some tips and advice and put us in contact with some of his people. So we'll see where that goes. He's overseas at the moment in Berlin, practicing with a band that he will be doing recording an album next year in March.
Cool.
Fascinating. It's South Africans that are overseas becoming or part of bands, international bands. So it's fascinating.
Pretty cool.
I'm hoping to hear some of his music. I'm not sure what the genre is, but I'm sure it'll be quite an interesting mix of African music with European music with Mediterranean music as well. So who knows what it's
okay.
Who knows what it's going to turn
tough
out.
to try and picture, but hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, the fascinating thing was I had a meeting with him last week, and we battled to be online on Teams here in South Africa, but he's overseas there, thousands of kilometers away, and the most magnificent connection. It was seamless. But he was saying that Starlink is very, very big all over, and especially in Europe, and where he was staying with a friend at the time. And this friend has been there for over 20 years, living in Berlin and just enjoying life there, clearly settled in. And amazing the kind of lifestyle that they live in. You're sitting in a room, all like jacket on, and funny enough, in a European country, I think his friend just hadn't bothered to put the heater on. But he was freezing cold.
Climatized already. Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice.
But yeah, their houses are definitely built for the cold. Even though Offender's cold.
Yeah. That is so true.
Oh, yeah.
So true.
So we unfortunately missed yesterday's upload for Monday. So I'm hoping to get this one out tonight, but it is already late. So it might go out late or maybe around about midnight even, because I'll upload. I still don't know if it's our YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing wrong to get it.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but on Friday when I tried to upload the video, I tried to be smart and started before I left work. But firstly, in CapCut took it seriously long time to upload or export it. So I was like, okay, well, I have to do it when I get back home. Got home, started the upload. Within 20 minutes, it was already at 90%. That's strange for us because normally it takes like 3-4 hours to upload the videos because they're like 4 gigs of video.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, because you do it in 4K and try to... Anyway, point is, it takes a little bit longer to upload it. And all of a sudden this time, it was quick sticks.
Fantastic.
So we'll see. Maybe it is the weather, although we do have weather issues now. Not issues, it is just cloud cover. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's that time of the year for us. We have stormy weather. Lovely to have heartfelt storms and rain.
And proper thunderstorm.
Comes in and disappears and sunny skies and Chevrolet. That's an old saying from when I was younger than you even. We used to have a TV advert that used to come out, Sunny Skies and Chevrolet. So it was Brightflace, Sunny Skies and Chevrolet. It was always so much thing. So Brightflace here in South Africa is equivalent in America for barbecue. But it's a little bit different because I think we tease people and say we're going to burn the meat, but
we literally do.
Yeah.
So it's over an open fire where I think a lot of Americans you like to do it, or my understanding is you like to do it over gas fry or barbecue, and that's fine. You can do that, but it's just not.
It's not the same.
Not the same. You've got to have that charcoal wood flavor and aroma and essence in it as well.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. We have an open fire. We start a little bit of briquette, then briquettes on top.
Firelighters.
Firelighters, yeah. And then open fire. Most of the Americans that come across our spice is also very different. But yeah, most of the Americans that have come across from my family really enjoy it. Brian says one of the first things that they miss when they go back.
Sure.
Yeah. But also meat is just super expensive on that side, and it's different quality meat.
Of course.
Yeah. Even the chocolate's apparently super different.
Really?
Yeah, they'll have the same company, but it just tastes so much sweeter over there. It doesn't have a proper milky
chocolate flavor.
Yeah. It's more just like sweet.
We're very fortunate and blessed in this side of the world.
And if you want the best of the best, you've got to go to New Zealand.
Oh, yes, of course.
Their milk there. Yeah. I don't remember what that brand
We need them to smuggle some more of those chocolates across here.
Yes,
fantastic.
Very, very good.
In fact, we should Whittaker's, we should get them to send a suitcase over just loaded with chocolate.
Now, when they come back, I'm going to tell them 3 of each, please. The caramel.
No, 15 of each. What the come with 3 of each?
Yeah. Hopefully by then we're earning big bucks.
Yeah.
And place a big order. Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah.
So, reason we missed our upload is there was just quite a bit of disappointment happening in and around our lives at the moment.
Yeah.
So, as you heard in the last episode, sort of a rant from me about work. There's a lot of disappointment there. And then some people let me down in personal life. And same for you. You've also been experiencing quite a bit of disappointment and letdown.
Yes. So I guess if I recall, I did mention that I'd met somebody and now I've unmet that person. And it's somebody that I really spend a lot of time talking to. I've not opened up as much to somebody as much as what I have with this individual, this lady. And
only the door open for them to think it's a guy. He's straight.
It's very straight.
Very straight.
And I guess, disappointments come in various forms. And for me, having to work through having opened up so much and really gone far, in a sense.
Emotionally.
I was just saying to a friend of mine, a colleague of mine this morning, that I'm smarting from it. It's hard, in a sense. But as men, we get up and we move on and we deal with it. I no longer want to ponder it and dwell on it. It's done. It's over. What's happened has happened. It's not a closed and shut case. However, generally, I've found that when you have this instance like this, that's basically it. So it is what it is, and move on. It doesn't help to dwell on things. I don't have the luxury of time on my side at all for this kind of thing. So moving on. And I guess for me, it's just centering who I am, centering where I'm at. And our church service on Sunday was quite amazing. And just going and saying, this is all I have. This is all I am. And it's interesting to now look at where I'm at and what am I going to do about things? How am I going to approach things? How am I going to approach circumstance? And just move on. Just absolutely move on.
So how do you move on? Because it's obviously super emotional, and a lot of us, and even myself, when I had my first breakup, you get super involved in the emotions. And it's very difficult to put it past. I don't think I've learned that skill yet either. But how can you give any guidance or advice on how to move through emotions quickly? Because I see you're quite good at that. There'll be times when you'll be seriously annoyed, seriously frustrated, and then the next 5 minutes later, you're all good again, back to normal, neutral.
I guess that's a thing of being a man, and having to realize that the outcome could be one of how many. What are they going to be? If I get upset and I try and dwell on things, what's it going to do for me? How's it going to lead me down self-pity, feeling sorry for myself, and stopping to do this and stopping to do that, and because I need to dwell on things. How's it going to change things? It's not going to change. It's not going to bring in a new line of things happening or anything like that. I'm going to stay stuck. So if I could choose to stay stuck or choose to say, okay, it is what it is. You put yourself out there. You did something about it, and not just necessarily putting yourself out there, but you did something. And if you don't venture, you will never know. And there's that common saying where we talk about nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you don't go through no pain, no gain. Same thing with gym as well. So if you don't go and do something about it, you won't know how to move forward. And one should always remember that in pain, there is growth. Cut a tree, prune a tree, and you get better growth, better fruit. Whatever it might be, in pain, there is growth. And so for me, I'm thinking, okay, how am I learning from this? What have I learned from this? What do I do in future? Do I open myself up as much as I do, or do I refrain from that and stay cautious? So I'm not quite sure at this point in time. I do think I'm going to adopt the approach of being cautious and take my time and be very careful of what I relay or what I convey and how I express myself to whoever I may be involved with. So for me, it's the choices: bad, growth. Which do I prefer? I prefer growth.
I get you. Oh, sorry, Dad. It's a tough one, not easy, and yeah. I hope that the growth is going to be good.
Amen.
To grow much stronger.
Yeah.
And the next one will be even better, I'm sure.
I'm believing for that. So, but right now, I think I'm going to take my focus off. Stay away. Yeah. Stay away. Just don't entertain nonsense.
It's tough. I've been trying to do that, but when you see other people happy and engaged, and I mean, everyone around me, not everyone around me, a lot of my friends from high school, 2 of them are already married. There's one guy which I recently met. He's a year younger than me. He's already got his second kid on the way. They've been married like,
wow.
22 years old. Come on, dude. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of the times when I look and I think I'm far behind, and then that puts me in a mood.
Yes.
Anyway, but what I was going to say is, here comes our storm.
The storm is arriving. Yeah. Beautiful.
What I was going to say and ask was, what is your takeaway from this recent relationship? Because what I learned after my relationship, I went to a counselor at the church to just help me work through things. Because it was obviously my first relationship, and I got up to a lot of nonsense that I shouldn't have in the relationship. And anyway, it just caused a lot of emotional trauma and drama. And she was supposed to be closest of close friends. And let's just say, I'm maybe oversharing, but let's just say there was a lot of hurt from it. And I had to I chose to go through some counseling to learn about it, because I'm an open book. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if I'm not feeling like, I'm not going to tell you, oh, no, I'm great, man. Or if I do, then it's because I really don't want you to be involved. But recently I've had to learn that. And the way that this counselor, his name was France, the way that he taught me about it is, imagine you are circles or like an onion. So at the very center is you. And then all the way through, there's doors going from the outer ring to the inner ring.
Multiple layers laid on,
Yeah. So the inner ring is who you let people get seriously close with. And the inner ring, the most inner ring, should be just you and Jesus, or God, the trifecta. It should just be you and God. Then the second outer layer should be you and your spouse, because your spouse should be one flesh with you according to the Bible, and that's closer than family. Then your third outer ring should be friends, family, very close friends, family, and then your outer ring is who you decide to let in. And there was a nice picture that he drew with different segments.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was a very good segment with segments in it, a very good illustration. And I'm a visual learner, so it definitely helped.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, so in this door, you let this person, and then you know that when you're with them, you can be this type. And when this door, you open this one, and you let them in. And you've got to be careful about who you let through this door, because this is when it starts getting too personal. And people who don't need it, it's like, yeah, I can't remember exactly how the full thing is, but you'll be very careful about who you let in through what doors.
Very true.
So it was a good illustration.
I like that, and it makes a whole lot of sense when you're actually living life in that space, and you then begin to understand who should be allowed in and who should not be allowed in. So it's fascinating to do that, and the disappointments, as we were talking about earlier, disappointments come in various forms as well, at work, there are disappointments there. And people that you mentor and people that you're busy with, there's disappointments there as well. And, I'm just thinking of somebody that you're working close with. They were making a lot of contact and wanting to interact, and now suddenly just disappeared.
Yeah, one message.
And not even a message, not even hi, nothing, just nothing. And, I arranged some stuff, which was nice, and I got this weird message, but nothing since then. And bumped into this individual last week at that event that you were doing your modeling at. Just nothing, so it is what it is, so I could dwell on this, or I could think, oh, where did I go wrong? What did I do? Is it something I said? Is it something I didn't do? I could really go down that road for nothing. And it's not what's going to produce. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is learn from this, move on from this, grow in everything. The pain produces growth.
Yeah.
And that's important to remember. Pain produces growth.
Yeah.
And as you so the one thing I wanted to mention as well, what is important is to embrace what is happening in your life. Some things, not the negative, but embrace certain things that are going to be to one's advantage.
Continue talking. I just want to quickly check.
So it's important to maintain that and to keep going and keep growing, because if you don't do that, you are just going to end up on a sliding scale of nothing, mediocrity. You even end up not even producing anything positive that's going to have a outflow that's going to produce what one wants it to produce.
Yeah, nothing fruitful.
Nothing at all. So I am learning to embrace change, and if there's pain in it, embrace the pain. So there's a reason why. And when you embrace and move forward with it, I have found that you get through it a lot quicker than if you say, oh, but why and put off and procrastinate and just embrace it. So, okay, let's get through this as quickly as possible. And from there, you now develop and build out and become what you need to become.
So you say they get through it quickly and move with it. How do you do that if you don't ask why, how, and try and ponder and think about it? Because to me, getting through it is like, okay, she broke up with me. Why did she break up with me? Where did I not reach it? This is how, in my mind, I'm thinking about this is how you work through it. So when you say you don't want to ponder on it and think on it, how do you see working through it and getting through it?
For me, the big thing is to try and understand. But if you want to go and ask why from the individual, don't waste your time, because they're not going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Not only that, they're not going to tell you the truth. They'll tell you what they think you want to hear and to appease you so that you can move on and they can move on quickly and feel happy with themselves or feel that they justified by what they've done. So for me, the thing is try and analyze, but not overanalyze. If I'm going to overanalyze, guess what? Time passes by. So the quicker I deal with it, the quicker I say, okay, I might have done this, I might have done that. Or, okay, so these are the things that I did, and it led to this. So don't open up so much next time. Or open up with very few choice moments, and then stop at that. And for me, that's how I'm going to approach this, and that's how I've approached most disappointments. Other times I just do this. I just pause in my head, I pause in my thoughts, I pause in my emotions, because I have to and need to control my emotions. And when I've controlled my emotions and I'm then actually able to take time to analyze and realize, if I did this, what could that be? If I did this, what might be the outcome from that? If I did this, what will be the outcome from this? And so you play the various scenarios. I think I might have mentioned in one of the videos before, where best case, worst case, and mid case scenario. So what are those three scenarios? And then what's the consequences? Consequences. And there could be multiple consequences across the board. So have a look at that, analyze it, and then realize in all of this, maybe I should have done this as opposed to that. So be it. Opportunity to grow was presented. I've grown. I move on. The emotions, we as men, this is why I'm launching this Panther Haven for Men, is where men are going to be able to come and just be men. That'll probably be launched next year. I was hoping to do it this year, but I don't think we're going to have time now to do that. But that's coming, and so I wanted to create a safe space for men to be able to come and be men, to be able to express themselves, to release the anger, to release whatever it is that they're dealing with, this emotional stuff or whatever it might be, how to handle it, and have men who've been through that or men that are going through that to counsel each other and then to move on. Because dwelling on it, it's not going to serve a purpose. It's not going to do what you want it to do. You're going to end up staying in the same place, and others are going to come past you and move on.
It's true.
So I don't want that.
Very, very true. But there's obviously opposite ends of the spectrum. You can either dwell on it too long and you get stagnant, or you don't dwell on it at all. And at a later point, it all boils over and causes even more damage, and then you end up in the same spot anyway, either ruining relationships and pushing yourself further back. Or
100%.
Yeah. That is difficult because ladies find it so easy to talk it out because they get their emotions out that way.
Yes.
But if we talk about it, I just get riled up again. Like if I start talking about my relationships, or even like on the way back home, if I start talking about a guy that pulled in front of me, my blood pressure starts getting up. I start getting ready to fight, and
we're wired differently.
Yeah, it doesn't work for us.
Wired differently.
Oh, yeah.
So an interesting thing I heard many, many, many years ago, and this is a famous actor and actress. They were married, and Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt were married. And when they got divorced, she was asked the question, so how are you dealing? Because she looked like she was all happy and, nothing wrong kind of thing. And somebody asked her, so how did you handle this, or how did you deal with this so quickly, so easily? You look like nothing's happened. So she said, when it happened, I gave myself 24 hours. It was either 24 or 48. I think it was 24 hours, 48 hours, I think. I speak under correction. I gave myself 48 hours to mourn and then move on. So 48 hours, deal with it, and then move on. Deal with it internally, emotionally, whatever you need to deal with. I would say as men, I think for us, that should be the absolute maximum time.
48 hours.
48 hours. If you can deal with it in 24, deal with it in 24 and move on. And then also, which I find does work, is talk to very close peers or men that you can trust and talk to. And then from there, deal with it. But don't spread it. Don't broadcast it and publish it and all that kind of stuff. Just thank you very much and move on.
Okay, Chip. Obviously, this is an exception. You're filming a YouTube video and
of course
some life skills. So
yeah,
take it with a pinch of salt. What that last statement from us. Obviously, we're not living out exactly what we're saying, but that's, like I said, it's a different context now. Now we're talking about skills and how to handle it, and it's very applicable for me because I was feeling super disappointed after last week's whole extravaganza, and this week it started up again with a new property now. So I don't want to dwell on it and get all demotivated because last week was a tough week to be driven. So yeah, I think we can leave it there.
Yeah,
we're going to film a back-to-back episode. So if we're wearing the same stuff in the next episode, you'll know why.
Yes,
because we're going to film the next part of this. Maybe just continue the conversation.
Possibly, yeah.
But start uploading this one, getting it out tonight.
Fantastic.
I've got potatoes to go check on.
Right,
thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Slice of Mills, episode 14.
All right.
A little bit of a deeper one this time, but that's just how life is. And that's what we're going for. We're going for Slice of Mills. So we're going slice of lifestyle, editing and videos. That's what our intro video is all about. So if you have a problem with it, sorry, you signed up for the wrong channel, but that's, what our goal is, what our plan is.
That's it.
We may launch some other stuff in the future. Thinking of starting a flipping series next year.
Yes.
Where we start off with
that will be nice. We will do it.
Start doing some Facebook hunting.
Make a plan.
Yeah. And just see how it goes.
All right.
It's been inspired by some guys doing some bike flipping.
Sure. Yeah. Right, this is us slicing out. Thank you very much.